Hello there, cats and kittens. My name is Tabby, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin. Last time, we attempted an egg hunt, and I mean, we got an egg we didn't have. It didn't go super well. Mostly because I spent a lot of time trying to figure out where do we even get a Rajang egg? Which I found that out. Do we still have Finding Charm on? Okay, Finding Charm, Finding Prayer, all on. Okay. I found it out, but it might take a while. So we're gonna do a couple of tries of finding it. And if that's a no-go, then we will switch to trying to find the other eggs. So we need Woodland Den, I think is where they went. And expedition ticket required. Yes, that's fine. We're gonna, hold on, change setup. What I'm gonna do first, we're gonna switch to blade here. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna save again so that we have that done so I don't have to keep redoing it. Because that's, you know, whole pain in the butt. They almost made me load my auto-save, and I was like, no, because that'll use my SR ticket, because we tried using it last time, which is... all the things I've seen online are like, use the SR ticket for Rajang. And I'm like, okay, fine. Because you're more likely to find one that way, apparently. Co-op quests. Woodland Den is what they said. SR ticket. Yes. But we should be good. This should be fine. I'm assuming. We will do our best. Start. Can do is try. And before we start looking for the other 3 monsters that we need, aside from the Rajang and the Palamutes, I'm going to look up if they are variants or deviants, because that's kind of an important distinction. So yeah, we go up there. We go north. Excuse me, Mr. Bear. We're going around. We go up. Kind of pay attention to where I'm walking, because the moment I run into something, we are screwed. For some reason, everything in here is very mean and scary, even the wing drakes. For some reason, the wing drakes even are like ridiculously strong. I'm like, why? That's the thing I shoot down to get slinger pods from. It should not. Oh, hello, Paloma. Here's me. And we're just gonna, you know, get as many of these boxes as we can in the meanwhile, because if we end up finding the Rajang, keeping all of these bottle caps and charms and whatnot will be good. It's another bear. They're this way. But we're not going to go out of our way to get chests, because I'm not trying to spend that much time here. But if there's one like... ooh, maybe not that one. He looked like he was about to charge at me, even though he shouldn't be able to see me. Still a little... no thank you. Okay. So that's up there. Are they all up here? Or is it only the one? I don't know. Okay, so there's one here and then one there. So I'm assuming the others are around here. At least we go this one. No monsters at this nest. Could be our chance. Yes. Yes, it is. Please. Nope. That is... Devil Joe. That is Pickle. Close, but no cigar. Nope, that's green Nargacuga. That's what our boy Spade is. Nope, don't want that either. Okay. Well, we'll take this though, because it's the only... like, if we take one more egg, something's gonna show up. Like, 3 is the hard limit. 2 is like the soft limit, because sometimes if you pick a third, a monster will show up anyway. But like, 3 is the hard limit. We're not... Come on, blade. We don't want to go north because that just leads directly to the end den, which we don't want. So back south. Do we go around this way? Yes, we do. Oh, I almost ran right into you. That would have been really annoying. We're gonna grab whatever this is. Mega barrel bomb. Nice. I use those a lot more in wilds than I do in stories, but you know what? It's okay. Yeah, they're here. Alright, cool. Good stuff. No monster on the nest. That's good. We like to see it. Make it off. Egg. That's a glavinus? Yeah, it's a glavinus. Don't want that. Nope, that's another pickle. One more. Nope. What is that even? It's like the green with the yellow splotches. Oh no, we're in trouble. Okay, so, well, this is again the instance of we fucked up. Now we have to close the game and reopen it because I'm not spending all that time fighting that thing. It's not happening. I guess we should just get 2 eggs per place. Because, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I like the possibility of, like, you have more chances to get the Rajang if you take 3 eggs, but then we just missed out on 2 eggs by, taking 2 extra. Trying to take 2 extra, basically. So, we either guarantee ourselves 6 or have the possibility of, like, not getting any or only getting, like, 2 try or 4 tries or something. You know what I mean? It's about how many times you can actually try for it, not necessarily doing them all as efficiently as possible, I guess. We're gonna do our best. I will try one more time for the Rajang stuff, and then I will look to see if we can find the other ones, because they might be a little easier. Apparently the Rajang is like super rare. And I'm like, okay. They don't want you to have big monkey. What the government doesn't know is you can just take big monkey. They don't want you to know it, but you can just take him. We gotta find it first, though. And we go. We lost out on those bottle caps, which sucks, but oh well. And even if we go through all the nests, if we still don't find what I'm looking for, I'm just gonna reset because it's I have one SR ticket and I don't feel like farming out a bunch of bottle caps for more of them. I would rather just use the one and keep resetting. And I don't think the others require an SR ticket. At least when I was looking for all of the other variants. Like, I did find one of the ones we are actually missing before, but it ended up being a botched run because of what just happened just now in this one. You know, where we accidentally messed it up because I was looking for a different egg and I was looking for what we're writing right now. I was looking for that. And I was like, well, if I can get both, that would be great. And I got greedy and I got none of it. So, oops. That's my bad. Alright, you go around here. Chest. Gimme. Night charms. Okay. So basically we're gonna keep doing this until we get all of the eggs we want, but like the other thing is on the 5th of June, this is not what we want either. No. Why does this look like a Diablos egg? On the 5th of June, the next game we are going to be playing releases. Oh, I accidentally didn't went for a third one. That's cheeky of me. Oh, there we go. I've messed it up. And there's a pickle. I messed it up. I messed it up. I'm sorry. I was too busy explaining things and not paying attention to what I was doing. On the 5th of June, the next game we're playing on the channel comes out. So basically, if by... Yeah. If by the 5th we have not finished doing the egg hunt, then I will probably do it in my own time and then just record me opening the eggs. Then it'll be just like a short little, hey, this is the final episode special thing where I just show you what we got and wrap it up. And then I'll put recordings out for the new game. Mostly because, like, as excited as much as I love this game, I am ready to move on to something new. Woodland Den. Yes. Eventually we will play Monster Hunter Stories 1, but I don't actually own it yet. So until I do, that's not going to be on the docket. And I don't really like doing, like 2 games in the same series back to back like that. Because I feel like I might burn out on it. And so I want to diversify a little bit. And so when I get like... after another game or 2 or maybe even 3, when I'm like, man, I could really go for some Monster Hunter Stories again, then I will try to do the first one. Want to diversify. Hello, a little blast cat. They're so cute. Gathering Charm. Can I jump down here? I can. Good. Yeah, I have a couple of things, a couple of games, upcoming games already planned for what we're gonna do. Some of them may be longer series than others. So, but generally I don't necessarily want to do like a ton of really long running series and stuff. Like this game and Digimon are already getting super long, and that was not my intention. I forgot how long these games can get. It's good to have like a lot of consistent content that I don't have to worry about like making new videos about a new game or trying to figure out what new game to get or play, but it also makes it a little difficult for me because again, like I said, I'll get burned out if I do too much in a row of the same thing. Nope. That's a goose, but we'll take it because we don't want to accidentally... If you hear any noise, there's a plane going overhead, apparently. There's been a lot of planes out today. It is a nice day, though, so I suppose that's why. Yeah. Oh. I mean... So, I forgot what my point was. I was getting to something, and I don't remember what it was at all. Well, regardless, we're gonna do our best. This way? Yeah. And I do have more things planned. For one, Little Kitty Big City, which was a game that I did the demo of on this channel, is another game that I want to play, but I don't actually own yet. So that's one that we'll get eventually as well. Oh, that's what I was saying, is that I also like series where it's a little shorter. Like Night in the Woods and Little Misfortune were really good because they were very interesting. I knew like nothing about them really going in, and so it was very exciting. And they weren't like super long, so they kept me pretty entertained. They were about the perfect length, playtime wise. Nope. Nope. This is a pickle. We'll take it though, because if we take another egg, something will show up. I'm almost positive. We have to be really careful because she is right there and I really don't want her to aggro on us. Okay, we're good. And we go back in and we call our boy. Okay, then we disappear. Alright, now the next one should be... It's probably going to be right here, it looks like. I don't think we're going to get the Rajang egg here. But I could be wrong. Well, you never know. Luck strikes at the wildest times. There it is, Dan. Oh my goodness, what is that? Blinding. Yeah, that's just a regular Nargacuga egg. Like, why? I'm using the super rare ticket, and they're still giving me this. This is the last nest anyway, so we might as well go all out. Nope. That's just a regular Royal Ludra. Wow, they're really letting us get away with this. Nope. Alright, now all the eggs are gone. Hello, Nargacuga. Alright, we're gonna cancel that. Yep, quit without saving. Yup. Open it up again. We're gonna try for the other ones we're missing, so I'm gonna check real quick what those actually are. Is this a variant or a deviant? It's a deviant. Okay. So it is a deviant. And what about the other ones? Also a deviant. And then that last one... is also a deviant. Okay, so all three of them are deviants, so we can just go into the deviant dens without worrying about, like, having to go to the variant dens instead or whatever. So all the ones we're missing are deviants. That's very helpful. And that'll make it a lot easier to find them. Alright, yeah. We don't want the other one because the other one is us having already used the ticket, but you don't want that. Nope. Okay. Go over, and we're gonna just use rare tickets here. Multiplayer, online, West. We want Deviant Den. Yes. Okay. Rare ticket. Use. Good stuff. Seems like the Rajang is gonna be the hardest thing to find, which is like, ugh. And then I have to, do the Palamutes, which there's like 6 different ones of. So, that'll be interesting. Do 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 do. I mean, it's in here. Give it. Bottle caps. Nice. Okay. At the very least, this is, even if we don't get... Even if we get only one egg that we don't already have, we'll take it. You know? Because we have plenty of, rare tickets. And bottle caps. I don't know why I went out of my way for that. I said I wasn't going to do that. I just completely forgot. Instantly. Hello, Mr. Rathalos. Excuse me. Your tail is in the way. I'm like, really? Oh. Okay, could you? Yeah, walk that way. Thank you. Ah, that was almost a disaster. We're gonna go around this way. That's a dead end. Stupid dead ends. Oh, there's a den right there. Lovely. Sometimes they're closer, sometimes they're far away. There's a thing on top of it. I forget what these are called. Astalos? Is this the Astalos? Probably. Oh! This is one of the things we need. Immediately. Good job! Yes, yes, we want this one. Yay! Yeah, it's funny because it looks a lot like its regular version, so you'd be forgiven to be like, well, isn't that just a blah egg? And you're like, no, it's actually not, shockingly. Alright, cool. So that means we've already gotten one of the ones we need. We've made more progress than I had worried we would. Alright. At the very least, this trip is already worth it. Okay. There's one right up ahead. I gotta be careful of these guys are way stronger than they appear, and I do not like it. Go. Ah, there's a silver-winged Nargacuga here. Hello, sir. Do not mind, I just get egg. Yes. Not what we're looking for. We're looking for that or that. I think this is... yeah, that's the Bloodbath Diablos, I believe. So we can do one more of these. That's another Tigrex. Okay. Sure. I'll take two of them. Why not? Not what we're looking for, but could be worse. Whee! We run. Okay. Now we get on ours. And we go away. Don't like these things. They're very problematic. Okay. Last one is in here. There's nothing on the nest. That does not mean we should take 3. We're only going to take 2. Even if we don't find anything we want. Oh! That's what we're looking for. It's not a special one, but that's what we're looking for. I'll take it. Look, I'll take it. Alright, cool. It looks a lot darker than the picture. Like, this looks black and red. It's actually supposed to, like, have a bluish hue. You can barely see. Alright, well, we got two eggs, which means we've been more productive than we were last episode, where we only got 1. Dang. Alright, cool. So that's all we can get from this. Because if we go here and try and do that, we'll die terribly, so... Alright. Return to lobby. We could just... Is there no to leave? We have to return to lobby. Okay, yeah. Which should kick us back out to the regular place anyway. So we've gotten 2 out of the 3 deviants we need. We only have 1 more. Good stuff. Take a look at our eggs. Yep. Good stuff. So these 4 are new, technically. Alright. I'm going to save real quick. Just in case. You never know. Alright. And then we're gonna try again for the deviants. So the Palamute home. I think that's where we get the Palamute things. The Palamute eggs. Is explore Palamute den, not home, probably. Wait, yes? No? Because that's at 5 and that's an 8. I don't know what the difference is there. Oh well. I'll have to look that up before next episode. Deviant den, yes. Rare ticket. There we go. Do. Start now. Yes. Okay. There's a Pookie and a Rathalos here. Hanging out. Having a time. A SAR ticket! Ooh. Ooh, I'm tempted to like... What did I went the entire wrong way to get that. I thought this was the correct direction and we were going the wrong way the whole time. Oops. I was going towards the marker, but I didn't realize I was going away from the path. Ooh. Right, up here. To go past the Pookie. Excuse me, sir. Don't mind me. Yaku. Oh wait, no, that's the right way. It just didn't look like it because it goes up over here. Confuses me. Now where am I going? Oh, up. Okay. I remember only 2 eggs. Only take 2 eggs. No more than 2 eggs. I have to keep reminding myself that. My greed is just like, take all the eggs. Oh, I forgot to reset our... Because when we go back, it resets the... Oh, well, whatever. It's fine. It's probably fine. Nope. Alright, we'll keep it, though, but that's not what we're looking for. What we were looking for might be pretty rare. Because in all the time I've been doing the deviant dens, I've not seen a single one that I can remember. But I'm not sure. You know, I say that, but like, things like the Dread King Rathalos should be really rare, and I've seen like a bunch of those, so... Who knows? I feel like there was probably somebody out there who was trying to get the Dread King Rathalos and was just like, this thing's not showing up! Ah, and I'm like, I'm over here having gotten like 4 of those. Gotta watch out for these little guys on the ground. They'll pull you right into battle like little jerks. Alright, there's the other 2. Around. Up here. Get this chest, because why not? Ancient potion. We do like ancient potions. Monster nest. Please give me the egg I'm looking for. Nope, not that one. Tangentially related, but not the one I'm looking for. Nope, not that either. I'll take another one, mind you. That'll be the 3rd one of those we have. But, you know. They're like, we really want you to have a Tigrex. And I'm like, alright, okay, sure. Excuse me. Get back on our big boy. And disappear again. Such a useful power. Like, I've been using it literally the entire game to avoid things I don't want to do. Alright, we almost went the wrong way here. Up to the right. Nobody on this nest either. Nope. Not that. Nope. But I mean, I'll take it. This is a Silverwind Nargacuga egg, but not what I'm looking for either. I think because we got that SR ticket, I'm gonna not reset here. And we only used a rare ticket, so we should be good. Gonna take it over here. There we go. Alright. Return to lobby. Even if that does fill us up with some eggs, that's okay. I think we have enough time to do one more of these. I'm gonna save real quick before we do. I want to save. Sorry, you're essentially watching me grind for eggs, but I mean, this is really the only thing we have to do left that I'm like, I wanted to do before we finish. I'm not 100% completion person, but I want all of the monsters. Like a Pokemon thing, you know? Of course, I would get as many of the Pokemon as we could possible if I was playing a Pokemon game. But not, like, every single one, because that's kind of impossible unless you have, I forgot to do the rare egg thing again. Dang it. Oh well. It's okay. We'll still be fine. My nose itches. Alright, disappear. And we go which way? That way, so this way? Okay. forgot what I was saying a minute ago. This has been happening all day. I almost ran into... Hallway! Bad winged drakes. These guys are just here to ruin my day. That is why they exist. I don't like it. Oh yeah, if I was playing a Pokemon game. Depending on why and like if the new one comes out and I wanted to record that, I'm probably not going to do that, by the way, because Pokemon is like... I will sink so many hours into Pokemon, and I genuinely would not want to be limited by having to sit down to record it, because I can only do that a couple times a week because of schedules for things. But like if I'm just playing it on my own, I can play it whenever I want, so I can play as much of it as I want. Again, this channel is mostly for things that like I haven't played yet, or things that I have not finished. Like this for example, I had played... Ooh, a Soul Seer Mizutsune. He is awake. Oh, this is... Oh, that's because this is the... I was like, why am I... What's happening? I went to the wrong place. I went right past the other nest. Like a goober. This channel is mostly for games I haven't played or games that I played and never finished. That's entirely what this is for the most part. We found it! This is what I was looking for! Well, I guess we'll try to get more eggs. Like, I don't... We got it! Maybe I could try to get a better version out of another nest, because there's 2 other nests that we haven't looked at. Well, we sure got all of the deviant eggs that we needed immediately. Okay. We're gonna go check out those other 2 nests, which are here. I completely walked right past them without even noticing. Excuse me, Mr. Kutku. It is Pro Jared's favorite monster. Ooh. Let's go. Did I walk past another? No, it's down here. Okay. My short-term memory's terrible. I've discovered that more and more. Is that my short-term memory is a lot worse than most people's. I don't know why. It just is. Egg number 2. Okay, I guess we'll take it. Like, I will read something on a screen, look away, and then immediately forget what I read on the screen and have to look at it again. And I'll do that like 3 or 4 times before it really sticks, and even then sometimes it just doesn't stick. And I just have to stare at the screen and be like, yep, I am remembering this because I am still looking directly at it and reading it. That's why mini-maps are very useful. Excuse me, Mr. Pickle, I want an egg. Not that one. That'll do. That's a much better version of the one that we got a regular egg of the other thing. Alright, cool. Good stuff, good stuff. Now we have 7 eggs left. There's the Palamutes and then the Rajang. That's really it. Yeah. Okay. But we will... well, let me return to the lobby first. At the beginning of the next episode, we're probably going to open all of the eggs I have because we're going to need more space for getting those Palamute eggs. So right now we have... It's a lot of eggs. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's save real quick. Save. Okay, there we go. Okay. Well, that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode might be the last. I'm not sure. It depends on how long it takes to collect all the Palamutes. And again, if I mentioned this last episode, but if we end up finishing next week this, and we still, because I can't actually play I record a day before. So even though Monday is, the 5th is a Monday, I record on like Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday-ish. So even if we finish next week, we won't be able to play the new game on the 5th. We'll have to, I'll be recording it around that time, don't get me wrong. But I'll actually be posting it on the 12th. So that'll mean even if we finish next week, there will be... Wait, no, next week is... I'm stupid. This is for the 28th. Next week is going to be the 5th. So if we finish next week, we should be fine. Yeah, because we're not finishing this week. Ignore me, I'm stupid. I'm like, I don't know when anything's happening anymore. My brain is not functioning. So if we finish next week, we should be right on track for playing the new game the next week after. So yeah. I hope you cats and kittens have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye. Hey, you there. Thanks for staying to the end of the video. If you liked what you saw, then feel free to hit that like button. Maybe leave a comment if you have something to say. If you want to see more, maybe subscribe. And hey, I have a bunch of other games that I've played. So if you head over to my homepage, you can find those there. Maybe find something else you're interested in. And all of that supports this channel, which I appreciate a whole ton. So, you know. Go do it. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye.